Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel on this gorgeous Wednesday morning. My name is Lisa Pittman. Today in my video, we're going to talk about 5 steps on how to make your goals achievable. On some of my other videos, we discussed goals. We talked about listing them, keeping them in your note like I do. Or if you have a dry erasing board, you can list them that way. Okay, number 1, be specific. Simple, sensible, significant. And what that means is clarify your ideas, focus your efforts, and use. There's 5 of them. Number 2, measurable, meaningful, and motivating. Make sure your goals are clear. That's what motivating and measurable means. Make sure it's clear and it's readable, reachable. Number 3, achievable, agreed, attainable. And what that means, because sometimes I'll look up something, I'll get stuck on a word and don't know what it is. I go and look it up and I add it into my notes. So if you wonder why I'm looking down, it's my notes. I'm always jotting and taking notes. And what it means is to able to be brought about and reach success. That's what achievable means. You're trying to achieve something. You're completing that goal or that project. You're trying to achieve it. Number 4, relevant, reasonable, realistic, and reassure results based. Make sure you get everything that you need intact before you go on to the next thing. And number 5, time bound, time based, time limited, time cost, limited, timely, and time sensitive. If you have a timer, which I mentioned that on a couple of my videos yesterday or the day before, it's good to have a timer. Let's write down, you get a certain time frame of notes taken, goals taken. You set that timer, and that timer will kind of help keep you organized. If you have a messy desk, you don't want to start doing your writing goals, or you're just in ordinary writing, whatever you're writing about, with a trashed and cluttered desk. Make sure it's clean. Anything that can cause distractions while you're writing or while you setting goals, make sure your desk is clean. Your shelves, there's nothing behind you. If you got a bookshelf behind you that's distracting you from your work, make sure you keep it clean and organized. That's a good goal setting, keeping your work area clean. Keeping your notes nearby. If you already got your goals written out, keep your goals nearby. All those things are really important. So, yeah, these are the 5 steps on how to make your goals achievable. And they were probably a little bit more to add, but I only wanted to list 5 because some of them wasn't relevantly directly to me. The ones that speak to me and I thought would help you all out is the first 5 I listed. There was more than 5. So, yeah, take your notes. You should write this down. I would say write it down. And, the topic of this video is 5 steps how to make your goals achievable. You write it down. Number 1, specific, with a bracket, simple, sensible, significant. And what that means is clarify your ideas. Focus your effort and use. Don't let a little distraction just throw you completely off on what you're writing. That's really important, guys. Number 2, measurable, meaningful, motivating. You want to make sure you're pumped up and you're motivated. You want to be in the writing and the note on your motivation before you actually get into your writing, if that makes sense to you all. And then number 3, achievable, agreed upon or agreed, attainable, which is able to be brought or don't reach it successfully. Something good can come out of it and probably something go wrong. Um, just be true, you know, be truthful with everything you do. Make sure it's your own stuff, no one else's. 4, relevant, reasonable, realistic, and resourced results. Find your Do your research. Find your results on what you're writing about. And number 5, that falls along with having a timer set. Time bound. Use a timer. Time based on what you're writing about. Say if you want to write just for 10 minutes, you set that timer on 10 minutes and you write until that timer goes off. If it's taking notes on goal setting, set it for 10 minutes or 5 minutes, whatever you set it on. And you constantly write and do that amount of writing during that time that you have your timer set on. It gives you an idea how much time frame that you need to keep writing. My most writing time frame, I say, is between 10 and 15 minutes. Then once my flow starts going and everything starts going smooth for that day, I might turn it up and write for another 10 minutes. I do it in different time frames, and it really helps me. I use a timer on my cell phone, or I have a clock, or sometimes I set it. So it's always good to be organized, keeping your things cleaned up, your area, your space, or your office. Make sure it's clean. You don't have no television, not a lot of noise in the background, or just in general writing. It's always good to keep your goals set. And, a lot of times, goals that I write, they're not the same each time. I could have wrote a list of goals last month and then wrote some yesterday, and they're totally different from last month's goals. They switch up, they change. So don't let that throw you off. Well, why ain't my goals like the goals from last week? They change up, they're never the same. You might list a new set of goals. Your next goals might be jogging every morning, say from 8 to 8:30. You got to get that jogging out within the 30 minutes time frame. That might be a goal to get that jogging out of the way, get that certain chore out of the way, clean out your car, clean up your yard, do your housework. Your goal. I hope this video has helped you. It's not very, very long, with the 5 steps on how to make your goals achievable. If you have any questions, you comment below this video. If you come on live, while I'm live streaming now, you can ask me questions in the live chat box if it's abled up here. But it's showing us on, so it should be on here. Things that you can list, you can look up. All I say is learn your keywords, practice with that, keep writing your goals, stick to it, and just do it. That's my word from 2019. It was know your know what you want in life, know what you want to achieve, stick to it. You're gonna have bumps in the roads, you're gonna have rejections. You still keep going forward, don't look back. And I find that's helped me tremendously. I look at other people's success and videos and see how far they went with them actually being their first author. For example, I use Kim Chance a lot, and y'all probably are tired of hearing that name, but she's really inspirational. If you're not a writer, you won't understand the depths of what this woman, from the way she started and how far she came, and she's still moving forward. Series, they're a sequel to each other. You all need to buy them and read it, and go check out Kim Chance's video and her bestie Megan LaCourie. They're the 2 favorite ones so far out of authors, and they explain things very well. They admit when they make or have a struggle in their writing form. They admit to it. They tell the stories behind certain struggles they go through or chapters in their life. They share it. I want to know what they accomplish in their goals, what they accomplish in their story writing, or just if they're creating characters and trying to list the personalities in their characters, people want to hear about that is writers. If you're not a writer, most of you are not interested in it. This is to the writers out there that's like me, that loves to write and has never published anything yet. But that doesn't make you not a writer because you haven't went published. It's because you haven't reached that step yet. I reached and finished the rough draft goal, but everything's not corrected. Everything's not polished up. I don't have all my out of it. And I've been a writer since I was 10 years old. That don't make you not a writer because you're not an author or because you ain't sent your stuff out there to be published. You're still a writer. Don't let that bring you down. And you're not alone as being a writer. We're all here to help each other. And I want my videos, anything that you watch of mine, to be learning, it's truthful, and inspiring to you all. Educational. I want it to pump you up and make you motivated more and to reach on and continue on that goal. Well, if you all like this video, feel free to give me a thumbs up and comment below concerning this video. Any questions you have about this video, feel free to comment and leave a few words. And if you watch many of my videos, they're inspiring, truthful, motivational. You see me pumped up and you like my video, you think it's inspiring and it's teaching you something, feel free to subscribe my channel. You all have a great Wednesday.